We find
Hola,
the evil
estamos
masterminds,
viendo lo de
Neocortex, and
PlayStation.
Dr. Entropy
Perdón que no
escaping
haya
a
dicho nada.
once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals.
No lo había grabado.
We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave.
No puedo.
But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60
4K
frames
y
per second.
60 esto.
With the weight of the universe on
Y
your
60
shoulders
frames.
and probably some errands to run, there's little
Bien,
time to
¿no?
wait on loading screens.
Bastante bien.
DualSense
Voy a
wireless
cambiar
controllers bring adaptive triggers
esto
to your
a
fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA changing ray
especiales.
gun.
Voy a
Or feel the
poner
grip when you grapple a ton of hook
play
shot.
cosa.
Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard.
Estoy viendo.
And really feel the suck when you vacuum his dingo dial. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio.
Audio 3D.
Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Súper bien, ¿no? Available en PS4. Ah, vale, el 12 de marzo. 12 de marzo.
Welcome back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you.
¿Cuáles?
First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Vale.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek
Housemarque
at
good.
Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an
Returnal.
Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
De bien, para mí es bien. Para mí.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no
¿Cuántos
matter what the
large amount of
circumstances
enemies? O sea, ¿cuántos enemigos hay en realidad?
are. Is only the beginning.
La muerte es solo el principio. Señora mayor, ¿no?
Every time you die and restart, the world will change.
No
The
jodas.
map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so
¿Qué
you have to
dices?
think fast and adapt.
Qué guapo, ¿no? Sí que
Here
está
you can
todo
see the
guapo.
use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt fires that you can acquire in the game.
Qué guapo, chaval. La muerte es solo el principio.
You will stumble
mayor,
across
¿no?
mysterious devices that can grant
Y está
rewards to
guapo
the
eso, ¿no?
player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos
Deeper
and
and
enter a
deeper.
personal nightmare.
Personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
Deeper into Atropos.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space.
Hombre, ¿qué esperas? Si estás en un mundo... Estás en un mundo alienígena. Hay una casa exactamente igual a la nuestra. Ojo, y ahí así empieza el Resident Evil 7, ¿eh?
Exactly as I left it.
Exactly as I left it. ¿Cómo? 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 ¿Cómo?
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque.
El 13 de abril, ¿eh?
Next, let's take a
Vale,
closer
eso
look
puede
at a
ser que va a subir.
high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Este ya subió, ¿no? El de software. Es que ahí vas a notar lo que
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City,
Sí.
a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit.
Bong.
Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight.
Dos o tres
Keep your
movimientos
wits about you
superrotos.
and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
Dos o tres movimientos
Let's
para
jump
estar
into Team
rotísimo.
KO, our 3v3 mode.
Y lo demás va a ser una mierda.
Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our
Back
upcoming
Alley
crossplay
Brawl.
beta. The special ball for this match is the
Let's
Sniper
do it.
Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion.
¿Qué dices?
The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Bueno. Knockoutcity.com. Bueno, está guapo, no va a jugar nadie.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Slow clap. Slow clap. Es como semi-low poly, ¿no? Ojo, los matones, ¿Te vas a pegar uno a uno contra ellos? Uno a uno. Ojo. Chiquito, Chiquito Andy. Dios. Ya se ha envejecido así de repente. Club, Simulador de Jackie Chan. Barba aún. Pelo. Ya de pelo gris. Sifu. Como el ramen. Sifu. Sifu Game.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year.
Later.
Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Anapurna. Me suena Anapurna. ¡Oh! Vale, pues le quito el... ¿Cómo se quita esto? No. Venga. ¿Pero de qué me sirve? Si no puedo verlo igualmente. Es que parecen gilipollas. Venga, fuera. Volvamos a esto. ¿Hola? Que ya lo he quitado. We are the service, the third party tools can affect the stream resume shortly. Thanks for waiting. Vale. Muy bien. Tío. Que ya lo he quitado. Que lo he quitado. ¿Por qué no puedo verlo?
The game is set inside a giant
por algún
black
motivo
hole
no podía
known
verlo.
as
Y
the
eso que he
Ultra Void,
desenchufado el
which has been consuming everything in its path.
Ala.
You play as Ray, a daring void runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her
No
homeworld.
puedo quitar.
Ray is
También en
extremely
español.
agile, able to speed across the world
En
with
español.
abilities akin to
Ah,
skating.
que este lo está poniendo algún tío. Coño, a ver, desde. Espera. Desde PlayStation, ¿no?
And violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow.
Fluidito, ¿eh?
As you explore the Ultra
Ay,
Void,
que vas patinando.
enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and
¿Se ve como el
precise
culo o
timing to
solo soy yo?
defeat.
Ah, que lo tengo en 360. Le decía yo, digo, se ve como una.
Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
Que es como te escucha, pero con mucho movimiento.
Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void.
Vale.
Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Entendido. Patinas sobre él, ¿no? Claro. Por ahora.
Solar Ash is Heart
Está
Machine's
menos la
vision
poli, ¿no?
of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces,
Sí.
the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Fun.
This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Later. No te dices cuándo también. Claro, es que ahora con lo de.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
Ojo, con lo de. Con la broma de.
When I first found you,
Con la broma de, del COVID. Pues, claro, todo eso. No sé qué. Y además, con lo que le pasó con Cyberpunk, no creo que se quiera pillarlo todo eso que tiene fecha. ¿Final Freddy's o qué? ¿Sí? ¿Five Nights at Freddy's? Sí, Five Nights at Freddy's. ¿Estamos en 2013 o qué? Bienvenido a 2013 de nuevo, con un viaje al pasado, gracias a la PlayStation 5. Five Nights at
Gregory,
Freddy's.
we can get you out of here. You and me together.
Five Nights at Monty's.
They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Coño, si se ve un poco más. Menos cartoony, ¿no? Hostia, cuánto
We
reflejo,
have to get you out by
Pues
morning.
se ve, chaval.
you will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will, both of you, burn!
Está guapo, ¿no? FNAF Evolution.
There is more going on here than you
Security
realize.
Breach. O sea, no se llama Five Nights at Freddy's, se llama... Ah, vale, sí, lo pone ahí.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach.
Security Breach, vale.
Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Hostia, Oddworld.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckons. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way. But they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice.
Okay.
But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
Lemmings de Oddworld. Pero Oddworld me suena un montón. Oddworld, tío. Oddworld. Es un universo de la serie de videojuegos que ahora mismo.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Hey.
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Me suena. Mix of gameplay y esto. Este ya lo hemos visto, ¿no? Este ya se vio, creo. Este me suena. Que es el de la chica de la naturaleza. Este ya lo hemos visto, creo. ¡Qué mono! ¿Cómo van a querer vender cosas de él? Sí. Que además un amigo fue desarrollador en un juego copiado a este. O sea, literalmente. Copiado.
Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the sacred mountain shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago.
Así con los poderes. Durmiendo, como yo.
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past.
The tragedies of the past.
You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
Un escudito. Hola, que sirve de arco. Es un báculo mágico. Una chavala mágica, pero. ¡Ah! Te siguen los bichos. La mala, seguro.
This land can be hid, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Puesto la máscara y ahora de repente es Link. No, ese es el malo. Joder. ¡Pum! Te la has comido, loco. Kina. Bridge of the
Path of the Spirit Guide is a lonely one.
24 de agosto de 2021.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Más Arcane. Ah, coño, Arcane.
What?
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Este sale ya
Bring it,
también.
baby.
Baby, baby. Este
This is
salió
Ramblin'
ya.
Frank's matinee.
Salió.
This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold. The visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Oh.
Toxic illusion.
Oh, mamá.
Falling deeper spiral.
Es que este ya se vio, tío.
Static delusion. This is where we do or die.
Expande tu mente.
And I've been here before.
Se ha hecho invisible. No puedo pegar un cuchillazo. Ahí. ¡Pua! Ah, que le va a pegar un cuchillazo. Hasta de repente, se ha cambiado. Y de repente se convierte en Yasmin. ¿Os habéis fijado? Buenos días. Soy yo. Este es el que puede rebobinar el juego, ¿no? Y... ¿Este no? Que son como 6 agentes. ¿Es este, no? Y cada uno tiene sus habilidades, ¿puede ser? Puede ser que no, puede ser que me estén aprendiendo. Pero aquí no se han visto 6 agentes. Muerto. Está feliz. La marca de los Illuminati. Confirmo.
Where you been hiding? Boy, do I got a bone to pick with you. Let's do it again tomorrow.
¿Ponía Bale?
What to do when the bullet is the same, but
Oh.
the
Kill,
kill
kill,
is
kill, kill, kill,
always
kill.
new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Bethesda, Arcane. Arcane y Bethesda. Y Zenimax.
Before we leave,
Este ya se vio.
how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Cloud! Quickly! Barrett!
Give me a break!
Jesse! Barrett!
Where you been?
Oh, ¿te acuerdas de
Help me!
Final de Fantasía? Pues ahí hay más.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Más Final de Fantasía.
Now it's my turn! Got your little force right here!
Zephyro. Ay, qué malo eres. O nunca al Final Fantasy VII.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
¿Ya ha llegado Midgar? Ah, toma por culo.
My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud? We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle!
Stop! We gotta help.
Ahora juegas con ella. ¿Qué cojones? What? Devil May Cry. Ah, no.
No freaking way!
Boss!
You
guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake integrado. ¿Ya han sacado la integral?
Let the hunch begin.
¿El 10 del 6 o el 6 del 10?
Get down here, bro.
Ahí llega, ¿eh? Superhero. Superhero Landing. Graphics on PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. No sé yo qué decirte, entonces de fútbol. ¿Verdad? Vale. New textures. Fog effects. Bueno. Ah, sí, el famoso baile, ¿no? Sí, el lighting mola más en la izquierda, evidentemente, pero claro. Sí, lo único que se ve mejor en PlayStation 4, ¿eh? Loading times. 0. Rápido, joder, rápido. Nueva foto. Oh, aquí es donde realmente se gana. Ahí, hacerle fotos a las waifus. En el episodio fiché en Esto ya lo que ha salido, ¿no? No me quiero yo ni imaginar la de pasta que van a sacar de este episodio.
You see that?
No.
That's how ninjas do it.
Boom. The game. Si tienes... Vale. Vaya. After upgrading to the PS5, esto. O sea... Lo he dicho, que van a hacer más esto que...
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year.
Final Fantasy VII
And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
PlayStation. ¿Ya está? ¿Esto es lo que tenéis que enseñar? Media horita. Sí, vamos a jugar. Pues ya estaría, ¿no? Pues muy bien.